Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Briareos Kerensky and welcome to the first unboxing of 2018. To shake things up a little bit this year, I've decided to start with my second unboxing of a figure. But don't worry, unboxing of games will resume very soon. What I have here is the 1/6 scale figure of Oscar, Knight of Astora, from Dark Souls. This figure has been created by the fine folks at Gecco. I've always wanted to get my hands on one of those, but between the subjects, their pose and especially the price, I've always passed. But I couldn't say no to this particular figure. So, enough of this side of the box. On the opposite, we see, well, what should be the silhouette of the figure, along, of course, with the Dark Souls logo, the title of the figure and its scale. On one of the sides we have the sculptor's profile, the painter's profile, and the various producers that helped making this figure reality. On the other side, okay, we have a quote from the game directly, the description of the character, of course, a short description of the game, and a short set of figure features, which is nothing more than a description. Yeah. So, on the bottom shouldn't be anything interesting. In fact, it's just the logos and some legal information. And on the top, once again, the title of the figure. One thing that surprised me a lot while handling the box is that this is kinda light. I honestly thought this would be a polystone or other, let's say, heavy material figure, but due to the weight of this box only, it feels more like plastic, which is almost disappointing, to be honest. But yeah, let's see what the figure looks like before judging. So on the top we have plastic stickers, transparent, and on the front we have this sticker that says that the pre-order bonus, a crystal laser, is included, and I honestly don't want to cut this open. Let's see if I can peel this off. Half has been peeled off. Peeling off successful. Okay, time to see what's in the box for real now. Okay, on the top we have a trading card, I'd say. Or maybe it's a certificate of authenticity. Let's see if we can remove it without completely destroying the box. Oh yeah, I'll detail this later. So inside Okay, inside here there is nothing else. We have instructions and... oh, the Undead Asylum. And on the other side, absolutely nothing. Which leaves us, of course, with the figure and an experience or quality sticker. But everything else is essentially like every other PVC figure you will buy. Only that this, right from seeing the figure in its packaging, is a completely different level. So, before taking a look at the figure, let's see what the other things are. The instructions to assemble the figure are rather simple and come on a cardboard piece. On this side we have a screenshot of the Undead Asylum, a rather blurry one to be honest, and on the two sides we have instructions in English and Japanese. So here we see that there is a metal chain and for the scabbard. And on the other side, just how to position the feet, the hand with the shield, and how to attach the sword. As said before, nothing on the other side. This is the card that was attached to the top flap of the box. On this side we just see the outline on the figure, and the back side doesn't show any kind of serial number or anything, just a general description of the figure as well as the text that was already on the outside box. And it's finally time to cut the packaging open and see Oscar in all its might. So, here goes the experience of quality sticker. The whole side is held with duct tape. On the feet, nothing. And now, carefully, the top side is gone, and we have the shield with a hand, and yes, this is plastic. Oscar himself. The blade of his sword. The base that again is plastic and molded here. Once again, the details of the figure. And Here we have the crystal lizard. Let's start to assemble the figure from the base up. Okay, this should be the front side. Easily enough, the feet have their pegs. And okay. Perfectly attached. Now it's time for the left arm and hand with the shield. So I must be careful with this chain. And last, the sword. That is easy enough, but it does have a front and back side. You see that the circle is not complete on this side. And here is it. Just as a quick comparison, here is one of the swords included in the Dark Souls 2 collector's box. This should be a long sword and should be a tad longer than the sword currently in hand by Oscar. So the scale is not perfect, but it's almost there. The thing is that the sword is sculpted with the hand, so you cannot really change equipment to this Elite Knight. Before moving to detailing Oscar, let's take a look at the pre-order bonus, the Crystal Lizard. And well, it's nothing special. The crystal part is not clear plastic, or well, maybe it is, because I can see a bit of reflection from the figure's bottom side, but at least the paint shows some reflection. And I think it's in the same scale as the figure. Looks alright to me. What can I say about the figure? It's absolutely fantastic. The number and quality of detail as well as the paintwork is absolutely top-notch. And yes, it's a plastic figure, but I don't see any downside in that. The only thing I can say is that the scabbard shows junction lines for the two halves, and that's about it. The rest is absolutely spotless. You also have very small details like the visor level on the helm, and if you look at the head very closely, you'll see that there is a head inside the helmet as well. Oscar of Astora is my first Gecco figure and I'm absolutely delighted by it. And there is nothing much else I can add to this. If you can get your hands on one of these, absolutely do. You won't be disappointed. The quality of the sculpting, the painting, the detailing is absolutely top-notch. And yes, this scabbard clearly shows that it's two halves put together, but everything else is absolute quality. Between Oscar by Gecco and Artorias by First 4 Figures, it's hard to tell which one I prefer, but probably due to the subject and the subject only, I'd go with Oscar. I think that the Elite Knight armor as well as the detailing create a much more impressive figure, especially considering the smaller scale. But don't be mistaken by this. Artorias by First 4 Figures, and most probably all First 4 Figures, figures, are top-notch, and both manufacturers aimed for quality and reached it. So, this concludes my first unboxing of 2018. It has been something a little bit different than usual, but I hope you have enjoyed it nonetheless. As I said in the opening, there will be games very soon. I just need to take my time and unbox what I have on hand. So, I hope you have enjoyed this video and you'll stick around for more. Briareos Kerensky, over and out.